Dushyant Dave to respond to that critical point in the letter. Tactics employed by the interest group involve selective criticism or praise of court decisions based on their political agenda, described as a my way or highway approach. They seem to suggest that that there are elements within the bar who are trying to put political pressure, as I said, on judges when judgments don't go their way.
Well, first and foremost, let me tell the country that when I think Mr. Manmohan Singh, then Prime Minister, and Mr. Ghulam Wanwati, then Attorney General, were accused of having done something wrong in Colgate files, I was the one who went on television to say that both must be investigated and prosecuted. So I have nothing to do with Congress or BJP. I am here to stand for the Constitution and for my democracy, first and foremost. Secondly, I think this is an orchestrated letter. The way this letter is written, the way it is, publicized by media across the country, and then the Prime Minister himself tweets about the letter, shows that this letter is clearly orchestrated at the instance of the ruling BJP. And I'll tell you why. The BJP is having a free run since 2014 in the Supreme Court with successive Chief Justices like Mishra, Kher, Gogoi, Bobde and Ramana really doing almost everything that the government wanted, be it in terms of judgments, be it in terms of appointments to Supreme Courts and High Courts. Now, for the first time, Chief Justice Chandrachud and his court is making a pushback against the executive. Chandigarh Mayor's appointment, for example. Now, this fact-check notification, then this, electoral bond judgment. These are the things which suddenly the government is finding very uncomfortable with. And that's the reason why the government is, through this letter, trying not to give message to the judges who did not give relief to Arvind Kejriwal or Kavita, but to the Chief Justice. So I think that this letter, unfortunately, is a very sad commentary on the part of these so-called prominent lawyers who have written this. Frankly, Mr. Jain should know what the law is about. I must say, one more thing. Under Bar Council's rules, the advocates under Rule 5 have to defend their clients fearlessly before the judges. And that part of fearlessness entitles you to tell the judge that you are making a mistake and that therefore history will tell you that you made a mistake. There's nothing wrong about what Sibal said that day. One more thing. There is a judgment by Justice Arun Mishra himself in 2019 where Justice Mishra discusses the role of the bar and says bar must be independent not only to protect the honest judges, but also to call upon erring judges and call them names. He said that bar must expose them, bar must talk about them. So I don't think Mr. Jain and all these prominent signatories really are aware of what the law is. We are doing our duty. Under Article 51A, the duties that citizens must perform, one of them is that he must uphold the constitutional values. I am upholding my constitutional values as I look at it. I am not trying to demean any judge. I am not trying to disrespect any judge. But I am certainly entitled to show a mirror to the judges of the Supreme Court that you are not following your own law and you are selectively following that law in respect of some while denying others relief. So that's something which I feel is not at all wrong. This letter, to my mind, is really to bring pressure on the Chief Justice and those good judges who are doing some extraordinary work in recent times.
Listening to both of you, it's been a pleasure, but you've again made an imputation somewhere that this letter has been written on the behest of the BJP, which
Absolutely.
Again, Mr. Dave, you're making that charge. Okay. As I said, therefore, the judiciary will find it, the bar is finding itself tangled in political battles. Quick 30 seconds, I must give Vikas Singh, who listened patiently. Is that a fear as a former president?
Before Vikas Singh comes in, I must say, and Vikas will agree with me, that the bar knows who these prominent lawyers are and what they stand for.
Okay.
So the whole legal world knows about it. Okay. We don't have to debate it on television.
Okay. It's a bit like people will say tomorrow everyone in a newsroom knows who stands for what. That debate on another day. But 30 seconds, Vikas Singh, is this going to really split the bar wide open if it wasn't already?
So, as far as I'm concerned, Rajdeep, there is a bar which is an independent bar which has no concern with any political party. And I also am one of those who have actually no concern. I criticize the Congress also whenever I feel that they've done something wrong. So I feel that it is my duty as an advocate to be clear of what the Constitution stands for.
Right.
So the bar as a whole will always remain united. But yes, there are some sections of the bar who want to align with a particular political party. That by itself will not make, the bar in any manner divided.
Okay.
And the bar, according to me, the unified bar will always remain as a strong pillar of this institute.